Hello, everybody, and welcome to Live and Let's Dice live on a Monday evening. My name is Jules, and as you can see over in this corner right here, you can see the glorious hands of the one and only Beanie, who you should be able to see in a much crisper resolution than last week, because we have, using the power of what I can only assume is pure unadulterated magic, sorted out something using VOD Ninja, or Video Ninja, which Beanie found, which means that we can see, look, I've full screened his thing there. Look, it's almost like Beanie's running the stream now. Look, he's showing stuff. He's throwing stuff into your face. How are you today, Bean? You all right, mate?
Yeah, not too bad. For a Monday, it's not so bad. How is yours?
Yeah, pretty good. I'm looking forward to streaming. Well, I always look forward to streaming with you, but I also look forward to streaming especially today because I'm actually painting this big bad mama jamma. That's right, it is Wazdakka Gutsmech, aka the greatest orc, so much better than Gaz. For some reason, his rules need an immediate nerf. They seem to be way overpowered for his cost. 175 points will get you a guy who can move through terrain, can advance and charge, is able to fall back, shoot and charge as well, depending on which one you choose, or add 6 to his movement, meaning he has a movement of 20. He is a lone operative, deep striking character who also has 12 shots with his Psycho Gatler on the front, hitting on 4s, which is fantastic, with sustained hits 1 and assault. 2 damage, AP 2 on them as well. He has a claw that is 6 attack, strength something like 14 and 3 damage, which is a rarity in of itself because the orcs love damage too. He is hands down.
He's basically a Primarch.
Yeah, he is hands down the best orc character going at the moment. So I've got to basically paint him up and get him on the table at least once before GW nerf him, because it's going to happen. Hello to everyone who's joining us here in the chat today. Hope that everyone has had a nice start to their week, and hopefully we can make it a bit better by showing you some fun, chill times, painting some lovely models. But that is who I'm painting. I'm painting Wazdakka Gutsmech. As you can see, I've already put some base coats down with the slap chop method, and I'm going to be going over them because basically I thought to myself, last time when I was doing the Deathcopters, I was basically just showing people slap chop again, so I figured that at least this way we can work together on getting some fun layers and highlights going into the model. And over on Beanie Corner Cam, we can see here that he is painting up the...
I'm finishing off my steel jacks today, so essentially all I've really got to do now is add the glow on the little lights that are on the front, and then paint up the fiery blade. And then they are done with a little bit of basing, and then that is one project finally done. And nice. Then, depending on time, I will switch over to the little Ironkin character that goes along with them. The guy who has arms in front of his crotch area to hold a book. I assume he uses that for less than savoury reasoning the rest of the time.
Is it a copy of the Naughty Nun? Is he hiding a robo-boner? Or a robona, as we call it?
Well, if I was a good enough painter, and in fact, I might just do a stick man with boobs on the front of the book, because that is the level that it will be. So if I can, I'll jump onto him in a bit and go through my regular process for my Votan.
Well, interestingly enough, I've just seen that not only is Joey and Super Armstrong in the chat, but the one and only Smooly is in the chat as well, saying, "Good evening, boys. Maybe we should send the model off to Smooly and get them to paint up a front cover for it. The Naughty Nun. We need an actually well-painted piece of pornography for our 40k games."
That is a sentence I never thought anyone would ever have to say.
If you feel comfortable with that, obviously, Smooly. I don't want to just force porno on you. Jeepers. It's 2026, for God's sake. Yo, that's awesome. Yes, straight away. No hesitation. Straight on in there. It'd be so funny.
I will paint smut.
Could you imagine, though, that it's like, it's our painting styles and then this ridiculously hyper-detailed, tiny book front cover of just porn? It'd be so funny. But the problem is, Pete, is that as you were saying just now, you're not going to likely run that character because they are, in your own words, poo-poo pancakes. So the funny thing would be that you'd have to run the character because Smooly would have done such a good job on it.
Yes, I'd be in the catch-22 there, wouldn't I?
Yep.
Well, this is the thing. Like, as a character, as a concept, it's very cool, right?
Yes.
That he basically he can mess around with your yield points, and he does all these kind of things. But just boring. He's just boring. Like he does not spark joy.
Yeah, is it Mary Conto? Is that her name? So it does not spark joy. Yeah, I understand. Sometimes,
yes, I only know that from Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Ah, fair. Sometimes you get characters like that. Like I felt the same way with the there was an orc character that was really good at herding Gretchen, and he was like meant to be like the lord and master of them, and you get like bonuses to their speed and all this other stuff. And I was like, I love the character design. And then I just looked at him and I was like, I'm just never going to run him in a way that's fun enough, you know? And so he's just sat there, just unfortunately on the pile forevermore.
So he's the named Grothard.
That's the one, yeah. I can't remember his name, but everyone was like, yeah, he's quite fun to use. And I was like, I just can't see him being fun.
The whole point was there was a brief window where that one detachment was supremely good with him, and it let you like forward deploy.
Oh,
and
that's why.
Like 20, okay. You had like 20 Gretchen being able to run up the table and just be meanies. Yeah. And then they completely and utterly nerfed that into the ground, and it's an unusable detachment now. So
love that for us. By the way, I've just seen Super has just said, have you lowered the thing? I'm trying to find it. I can't find out where the thing is. Oh no,
just
please
do it now.
No, please,
he's gonna
please don't. Please, my ears can't take it. Hold on, I'm finding properties. Is it here?
Go.
No. Okay. That alone, Smooly, absolutely obliterated, because I don't know why it is so loud compared to what you guys probably hear. But it was just like it peaks the audio. Thank you so much, Smooly, by the way, for donating. You're an absolute legend. But oh my god. I don't know what it is. It peaks in my headphones and nothing else does, and I can't find out how to turn it down. Oh god!
I can't even hear it, which is the best bit. Like not even a bit of it.
Please! I have to like throw my headphones away from one of my ears and just accept that I will be deaf in the other ear. Oh gosh! Is it here? I should just look into what it is. Notifications. It must be that.
Oh.
No.
This sparks joy.
Yeah, there you go. Well, I can't find it, annoyingly, which means that it's probably just going to have to happen, and I will have to find out where it is. Damn it! But also, thank you.
Yes, thank you. Although we then have to spend it all on ear tests.
Yeah, true. So what's everyone else working on today? Has everyone had a good start to the week so far? I hope so. How's Bruno? Is he all right?
Yeah, he's big and waggly and good. He's had his walk earlier and some lovely dinner.
Ooh.
Obviously, yes. I made some fresh this morning for him. In fact.
Oh, lucky boy.
I know. I was up at like 6 this morning, so I thought, well, this is a great time to debone 2 kilos of chicken for him. So that was the start of my day.
I can fully imagine him being like, yes, father, that does sound like a good plan. Debone that chicken.
And debone is a fun word to say.
It is. It feels like it would be like a French chateau that's fallen on hard time. Debone.
Yes. That just reminded me, there was a level on Counter-Strike called Le Chateau. What a level it was. I was so bad at it. I was just so bad at Counter-Strike in general, if I'm honest with you. You never really played it, did you?
No, because, again, the skill ceiling was just, like, way too high, even straight out of the gate. I was just like, yeah, nah. Oh, Smooth just said that they finished a big painting today. Nice.
Ooh.
Is it up on the Instagrams? Or is it a private commission, or what? Because if you've got a link, and if our chatbot will let us allow links in there, please do share. Or just tag us in the Discord if you're in there. We'll take a look.
Yeah. She's got her own site for it, which she reluctantly updates.
It's the way of all things creative. As soon as you have a domain or a thing, it's just like, yep, it now becomes effort. It's up on the Instagrams, yeah, but in Discord as well. Fantastic.
Get a little bit of glow on this.
What's your glow recipe?
So this is an extremely lazy method. So
my favorite.
I do a grey, then a white, and then I use a fluorescent yellow for these lights. And then you just let it dry, do another layer, let it dry, do another layer until it feels vibrant enough. Like there's loads of other stuff you could do. You know, you could add like a couple of yellows underneath if you wanted to, but homie don't play that, and I am not bothered to go to that level. Because these guys have done nothing but suck and die every single time I've played them.
How many times have you run Steeljacks?
4 times.
Nice. That is a worryingly high suck ratio.
Yeah, I know. And like everyone was like, "Oh my god, they're so good." And I was like, "Are they? Like when?" Like, oh yeah, they never seem to get in. And by the time I get there, there's like 1 character left.
Yeah, well, I always find that there's like the internet will tell you until they are red in the face. It's like, oh, the XYZ, it's the one you got to run. You have to have this. It's a must take. And every time I've taken like the recommendations, I'm like, these guys suck.
I just assume it's because we're not very good at the game.
I think it's because we skew into units that are just like weird, like my love of death copters and your infuriating love for devilfish.
Yes, and I picked up another devilfish.
I know you did.
At the bring by.
What was it like?
Less than 10. I don't know. I lasted less than 10 minutes there because it smelled. And it was too crowded for my liking. Like, there was no way to walk around without bumping into people. And after a while, I was just like, well, this is making me feel super claustrophobic, and I do not want to be here. So I bailed out as fast as I bought a new hammerhead / Skyray and a devilfish.
What's a Skyray?
So a Skyray is one of the other gun setups you can have on the Hammerhead chassis, which has a series of missiles.
I didn't even know there was a secondary one. That's cool.
So there's technically 3 weapons that you can run on a Hammerhead chassis. You've got the railgun, which I always run because it's delicious.
Yeah.
Then you've got an ion cannon, which has D6 plus 3 shots with blast. And it's like strength 7 or strength 8, and it's just like a really amazing heavy infantry killer.
That sounds awesome.
And then the other one is the Skyray, which is like, I think it's like D6 plus 1 shots. And there's that much damage, and they're like strength 10 or strength 12, and you can just pepper out a ton of medium anti-infantry fire.
Which, to be fair, I'd say that the Tau does need a helping hand with, because they're great at high volume, low impact shots, like low AP, and then they go the other way of like tank killers, but like medium infantry killers, it always feels like you're wasting or shooting upwards, doesn't it?
Yes. Every single time I tried to run the recommended run the crisis team, and it's like, and they've sucked and died.
Yeah, it's always that thing of like, oh, so many eggs in this basket that are worth like 200 odd points. They come down, they don't seem to ever have enough shots, or they have to go into targets that have like invulnerables, and you're obviously like cutting down your damage in half each time you have a 4-up invulnerable coming up, and then you're like, ugh, well, that's just not enough to punch through.
Yeah, and then I don't ever find them durable enough to be able to stick around.
Yeah, exactly. It's the same thing that I have with Mega Knobs. It's like, or Terminator equivalents in general. Everyone's like, yeah, they're amazing. It's like, yeah, I guess that they do have like a go turn, but the moment that the enemy turns around and looks back at them, most of the time those 4 invulnerables do jack shit.
Yeah, pretty much. Unless you're Deathwing Knights.
Or the Death Shroud. Yeah, because my god, toughness 7, flipping out, like, yeah, you're going to be hanging around.
Yeah, and just in general, their weapons are just horrendously strong.
Well, it's just like having the anti-infantry plague spewers all built into them as well. It's just like, okay, fair enough, man.
Yeah, I won't lie. I'm not a huge fan of them. I don't like. My only problem with them is that they just made the Blight Lords. Just no one runs Blight Lords, and I
Yeah,
actually love the sculpt of the Blight
yeah.
Lords. I think they look super cool.
Well, it's annoying because the only way they seem that they think they can fix the Blight Laws is to just make them cheaper and cheaper and cheaper until they almost become like I'll take them, but I'm begrudgingly doing so because I know they're not as good as Death Shroud.
Yeah, and that's the thing, and it's like they're meant to be, the elite of the elite as
Yeah,
well.
yeah.
Like I know they're not, Mortarians chaps who have to stand 49 paces away from him because for some reason
He's
multiplication
stinky.
gives the guy. Well, it's just he's got a real thing for multiplication. It's like, dude, seriously? It's a really silly rule. What if they step 50 steps away? What's going to happen?
What if you're like in mortal peril and you're just like, oh, sorry, bud, the cliff edge is a little bit too close to you.
That's the thing. At that point, you have to go to 7 times 14, and then you need to be going what 98, and be able to so you'd have to leap 49 steps to be able
Yeah.
to get to that next big increment, and after a while, it's going to keep going up. And to be honest, while you're fighting, you're probably not trying to do your 7 times tables that
No.
much.
And
It's
it
probably
would
not a
be
huge thing.
it would be very embarrassing to be back on one of the warships and just be like, so why did we lose this battle? Because Jeff over here couldn't keep 40-something steps away.
Yeah,
He
it's
he had to drop
very,
the standard.
very
He had to abandon the objective because I moved closer to him.
He was counting on his fingers, trying to figure out how far he could go. Yeah. No, there's not a devil fish for sale. I bought one at the Firestorm Cardiff bring buy, so I could have two because Jules hates the devilfish with passion, which brings me great joy.
I just can't seem to kill it. Every single time you bring it, I'm just there like, it's alive on one wound, and I've wasted so much time and energy into this. I know, you cheeky man.
He's so scampy. And he also killed he tied up Dante once for 2 turns, giving my Crude Shaper enough time to turn up and kill him by stabbing him in the back.
Oh, that is rude beyond belief, but I'm so here for it.
Yeah, as you can imagine, Rapid was not the happiest bunny to see the Lord of the Blood Angels getting his ass handed to him by a Crude Shaper.
Well, it's not the only time that Dante's had an absolute shocker, because remember when he got his head blown apart by a Lehman Russ commander?
I do.
That was
I was the commander of that Lehman Russ.
That was one of the funniest moments I think that we've ever recorded because of the fact that it was just like, well, one shot's got through, it won't do enough damage. Oh, it's slipped through, is invulnerable. Oh, it's the maximum amount of damage. That's the Lord of the Blood Angels dead. Fantastic, nice. And it was so like popped him like a grape. It was so funny.
Yeah, he didn't find it as funny as we did.
No, weird though. Very weird though.
Combat Patrol is back.
I know, I'm so happy. Like, I was getting really worried that they weren't going to put in Combat Patrol because they kept on saying about how they were ripping out the Crusade and other elements to try and cut down on like bookkeeping and things like that, even though, let's be honest, 11th looks like it is a lot of bookkeeping. But I was really worried they were going to get rid of that and just go, right, you need the cards and there's no other way of playing it. Thank God they've put that back in because Combat Patrol is one of the most fun elements of Warhammer for me personally, because I just like the idea of a game that can be played quickly and without too much list building. Obviously, it's not the reason we play.
Williams over for it.
Oh, nice!
And we had a little game last night, and yeah, as he said, with he's got 2 kids.
Yeah,
doesn't have a great deal of time for like doing theory crafting of a list and things like that. It's like for him just to be able to run something, roll some dice, have a chat. Great.
Yeah,
absolutely perfect for those who don't have the time to get really, really down into the minutiae that is Warhammer list building.
And even if you're not in like the dad territory, it's a case of most people don't have the luxury of time like we do to play once a week, pretty much. And so it's a case of like, do you want to spend hours and hours poring over a list to go there and lose to somebody like once a month? No, so that at least takes the list building element out of it, and therefore a lot of the pressure to win, because you just run whatever's there.
Yeah, exactly. So like last night I lost, but
Nice.
then I was just throwing my stuff in, having a laugh. It was fun.
Sorry,
I wasn't, you know.
did you mention who you brought?
Oh, so I was playing the Votan.
Nice.
Versus the old Eldari. Do you know the old Eldari get 12 fate dice in a combat patrol game?
What? Do they?
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
So he basically had 12 dice that could just lock and load to whatever he really wanted.
That is crazy.
Yeah, it basically just meant guaranteed like wounds and things like that, and guaranteed saves when he needed them. So yeah.
The classic Eldar player taking the dice out of a dice game.
Yeah, it was brutal. But also, you know, like if I'd wanted to like go for the like absolute I must win, I wouldn't have just thrown my units up the board and had a laugh.
Yeah.
I would have been all sneaky like, and it's like, you know, it's not really that important to me to crush my enemies. I was just having fun, and whenever I'm playing the Votan, I'm normally having fun. Except not as much since they've added in yield points, but you know, but that's because I have to keep track of them.
Yeah, that is
And
just
you know
another.
me, I don't like keeping track of anything.
It is just the an extra level of bookkeeping, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I don't want that. But also, I can also blame Smooley because I asked her what I should play, and between the Tau and the Votan, she picked the Votan. So
fair.
in fact, it is her fault I lost. If I'm being honest, putting it out there.
So Smooley's cost you 2 victories, because the other one with the dice reroll for the deployment zones.
Exactly, and I'm starting to think that it's on purpose.
Yes.
Very suspicions are peaked.
Very sinister indeed.
Well, we all know that you paid her for the last roll.
That's true. Yeah. I was just like, come on, just make him do it. Get in there, throw it. Make him throw it.
Oh, that screwed me so bad.
It was so funny because it was just like this is the only thing that I have to keep you away turn 1, and now it's been re-rolled. Bollocks.
Yeah, pretty much. Again,
Good. Yeah.
Really, neither of us are that precious about winning anything when it comes to a game of toy soldiers.
No, definitely not.
Admittedly, got the new StarCraft board game coming soon.
Oh,
yes. So I'm very much looking forward to putting that together.
Yeah, that could be really fun. It would be squats v what are they called again? Terrans?
So it'd be Terrans versus the Zerg.
Oh, the Zerg, yeah.
Tyranny. You don't need to feel bad, Smooley. It was really, really, really funny.
And that's what we go for
really
here.
What matters. Yeah. It was the perfectly timed re-roll that absolutely destroyed my game plan.
It's just that, like, oh no.
Yeah, they couldn't have picked the worst one. Oh, brilliant. The swords are getting nice and yellow now.
Nice. Speaking of yellow, I'm adding some yellow onto a helmet that is part of Wazdakka's trophy rack, because obviously any chance I get to paint one as an Imperial Fist, I will take it.
Yeah, well, it's perfectly reasonable. You know, everybody hates the Imperial Fist, except for me. I love the Imperial Fist.
I especially hated them when we were playing at the end of, 9th edition, when it was there like, oh yes, this detachment splits the bullets, so it was like sustained hits 1 on everything, wasn't it?
It's the end of 8th, that was.
Oh, was it 8th of 8th, yeah.
Yeah, and on top of that, there was a strat that allowed you to get the equivalent of devastating wounds.
Yeah, that was it. And it didn't have a cap, did it? That was the thing. This is before they decided to cap things at 6 mortal wounds.
Yeah, so with the Centurions, you had, I think it was 54, was it? So 6, so 18... Yeah, it was 54 shots, I think, of bolter-based weaponry, with a chapter master to re-roll the fish for the 6s to get them to explode, and then I had another way of re-rolling on the wounds, and I was like outputting like 30 mortal wounds from 3 chaps
It was
waddling towards you.
offensive amounts of damage. I was just like, oh my god. I just was like, because at that time I'm still like getting used to things coming back in, and I was just like, surely there is a mistake here. Surely this one unit cannot output this amount of damage. And you're like, no. This is just unfortunately how the game is. Like, it's like,
Well, it was the
aha.
fact that like Nick came down to mine and we were playing a 3,500 point all day a game was the
Oh
plan.
yeah.
The cans were out, the barbecue was a cooking. Already, Mum and Dad were sat out the back having a drink. It was a lovely scene. He put his big knight forward, I think it was the Valiant, that has like 28 wounds.
Yeah.
And I killed it in one round of shooting with the
Oh
sword of
my
the
god.
Centurion.
Oh my.
Just with mortal wounds. And he went, I'm done now. That's the end of this game. And he quit turn 1. Just like, no, that wasn't fun at all. I'm out.
I love that. And he hasn't recovered since.
No, I think I might have ruined 40k for him going forward.
I do like the fact that Nick chose Admech as one of his like main armies to run, and it's just like, why would you choose so many capes? He's like, oh, just get used to painting capes.
But it's because he's a man who loves a robot.
Yeah,
It
true.
would be weird for him not to pick a robot. You know, the first time I ever met you, in fact, we went to the next day, we went to the museum where we met one of the robots that he helped program.
Oh yeah.
Which was so cool.
Yeah, he's
and
a
he said
very...
to me, hello, young woman. And I was like, oh, you little flirt.
He's a very smart man.
Hair at the time.
Yeah.
Yes, he's way brighter than like all of us combined.
Yeah. You forget that though sometimes.
Well, yeah, you just because you meet him.
Love you, Nick.
He's too smart.
How are you getting on with your swords? I'm gonna switch over to the fat beanie cam.
So at the moment, I've put down the ice yellow, and then over that
nice.
you do a thin layer of Imperial Fist yellow to get a really, really vibrant yellow. And then from there, it will be adding little bits of Troll Slayer orange onto the edges of the blade, then a little bit of Mephiston red, and then at the end you do a rim of black, just to make it look a bit volcanic. And then you've got fiery death blades.
Nice, man. Yeah, your plasma blades have always been the stuff of beauty.
Yeah, I can't claim the recipe's entirely mine. I did poach it from someone and then made some changes to it based on what paints I actually owned. Yes, the camera is better, isn't it? It's like you can actually see what I'm doing.
Yeah, it's so much better.
Yeah, thank you, ChatGPT, for pointing out that there's a much easier way than buying a series of new cameras and hoping that the compression will be slightly less shit from Discord.
Just so annoying that Discord is like, yeah, I will. Of course, I'll send nice big video file. Of course, I'll give a big like resolution on it, but you have to pay me for that. You're like, oh, come on, man.
Do you know the actual resolution that it can offer is less than what we're getting on the VOD Ninja?
Oh, that's so funny. So funny.
Yeah, I had a look and compared the specs. I was like, wow, this is free and better. Yeah, well done, Discord.
And Discord, it's not cheap either. Like
no, Nitro. Like I have no desire to ever get Nitro.
Josh at work has bought it because he says it's his primary like communication thing, and so that's fair enough. But I also still am like, why? Like,
yeah, like if you use it a lot, then bang tidy. But for me, it's a thing I use to do this with you. Occasionally, remember to pop onto the Discord and say hello to people. Because I'm bloody rubbish at remembering to do that. Unless people tag me, and then I answer pretty much immediately because it sends me a little message going, someone's talking to you.
You're like, oh shit!
Oh yeah, I forgot about the battle.
Yeah.
So yeah, I guess that's me with social media in general, really. Unless someone actually like sends me a direct message, I very much
Yeah.
forget about it.
Oh, if I didn't have to do stuff for my work, I would have definitely shit-canned it so long ago.
Yeah, I've managed to get the algorithm to change for me now, where it mainly just shows me fantastic recipes, and I'm
nice.
so happy. It's just much better. It's now basically Warhammer and recipes.
Nice.
Yeah, yeah. It's more suitable.
Well, I tell you what, I've never had a bad time painting orcs, but Wazdakka may well be up there with one of my favourite orc models to paint so far. There's a lot of detail, but a lot of the things are fun to paint.
Hey, looks good.
Yeah, I'm pretty happy with how he's coming along. I'm just going and I'm admittedly doing a very boring stage of just the metals and getting them done, but I can't really progress until I've put a coat over them.
Well, yeah. It's not boring. It's just necessary.
It's just
and everybody has the the ugly stage. It's a big part of painting Warhammer. We all have to go through it.
Yeah, the work in progress is the least favorite thing, and it's like I know that loads of people are like, oh, you should definitely like post more on Instagram, show like your workings effectively, and I'm like, I don't want to show anything other than the finished piece because
I didn't like doing it in maths, and I don't like doing it now.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't want to show my workings.
Exactly. It's much better to have people go like, oh wow, that's really cool, than like, oh yeah, I see what you're going for.
Yes. Unless, of course, you're really, 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 really good at painting, like that guy's name begins with an E, Livestream.
Oh yeah.
And all of his stuff just looks absolutely glorious from start to finish.
Yeah, you do come across some painters that you're just there like, oh, your work in progress is my finished.
Yeah, the amount of times I see that, and it's like some of the OSL stuff people can do just kind of blows my mind. It's just the patience and the willingness to do such a basic paint job and then do it.
It's always the new non-metallic metallics. I look at them and I'm like, how does your brain work figuring that out? Oh, Christopher Steves just said, lol, first thought of getting him was, wow, it looks good, only to how much you guys hate the work in progress looks. Yeah, fair enough.
Yes, well, yeah. It's just it's part of the game. You gotta play the game.
Yeah, and the thing is that like I will freely admit I don't enjoy the painting aspect and building aspect as much as I do the playing aspect of Warhammer, but I have learned to appreciate it more since Slapshot became a thing. Like,
yeah. Remember, liking Slapchop though makes you terrible though, as you know, the elite painters will tell you, and it's like, oh, you disagree. I actually think it's a great tool set.
Oh, Lawson's in the chat saying paint faster and louder. Yes, we'll try. We'll try.
Don't beat us again, Lawson.
We're going as fast as we can, Lawson. We're going as fast as we can. But he does have a point, though, that, like, as I am painting Wazdakka, I should be painting as fast as possible. Because this is an orc that has, apparently, according to the law, never left his bicycle seat, which does make it seem that he would have, as Beanie pointed out, defecated all over it multiple times.
He told me I'm handsome.
Unless there is another grot that speeds behind him with, like, what can only be described as a mobile porta potty.
Well, yeah, that is the big concern in it. It's like, unless he's created an excellent crap system, you are really, really going to be struggling. All that bike seat is going to be becoming very clammy. And nobody needs that.
They should have had, like, a hole just in the back of it so that he could just drive and poop at the same time.
But do orcs even need to poop?
Yeah, it's a great question, actually, because it's always the thing of, like, why they even need trousers, because I'm pretty sure they don't have junk, unless it's just a case of they emulate. I don't know. Like,
hey man, you could just like fashion.
Yeah, it's true. It's very true.
You know, the Votan are smooth down there, but you know they like to wear big leathery trousers because it's a good look.
They all just uniform agreed at one point. It's like, listen, we just don't want to make people feel uncomfortable who do have those things. Let's all just pretend. Let's keep the. Or maybe there was a big up. Oh wait. What if? What? Oh my god! Conspiracy theory time here. What if Big Trouser is a thing in the 40k universe, and they have conned everyone into thinking that they need them, even though the need for trousers and pantaloons and other such things has gone extinct, like thousands of years ago. But Big Trouser is running the game.
So, like, okay, if we take this
Or
one
big,
step
or
further,
big pant, because I'm assuming it would be an American. Yeah, Big Pant.
But remember, in Futurama, in the year 3000, nudity is completely embraced. So some point between the year 3000, when Farnsworth can walk around with his junk out happy, to the 40k millennium, big pants must have got really in there and ruined it.
I mean, there's one thing that the ecclesiarchy of the 40k universe likes. It's shame, isn't it? So maybe they came along and they just saw the nudity and they were like, right, well, that's going. That's off.
Yeah, well, you know, if you're going to run a religion, basing it on shame is a solid way to go.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you for subscribing.
Oh, thank you very much.
Egalitarian, but
I like that.
I like that. So that's a good name.
That. Yeah, I feel like there's a lot of conspiracies going on in the 40k universe, and Big Pant
but it's mainly
is right
about
there.
Big Pant.
Yeah, Big Pant is up there.
I know there's the whole concept of, like, you know, if the Emperor dies, he'll come back, or if you gather up all of his sons, he'll reincarnate. But my bigger concern is who is making people wear these sack-like trousers whenever they go to war. Indeed.
And what if the reason why no one's seen the Emperor is because he stood up to Big Pant and they put him on that throne? They starched his trousers so many times that he can't actually stand up. He's fully cognizant. He's ready and willing to get up, but unfortunately the starch levels are just too high.
Oh, so crinkly. And that's the thing. He wouldn't like to be seen in public with those kind of trousers.
Oh, could you imagine the clash? He's got a golden armor, but then he's got a set of very, very uncomfortable, like, Levi denims on.
Yeah, that have only been boil washed and not given any fabric softener.
Yeah.
I think we finally figured it out now. Yeah, well, everybody can stop playing 40k now. We figured out why the Emperor's on the throne. Yeah. It's all to do with two starchy trousers or pants.
Big Pant is running the game. Lawson says, regardless of what I'm rocking twixt my legs, I'd rather have some clothes between my unblemished thighs and a bolt around. Yeah, fair.
Yeah. I think I might go the other way with it, because I'm so aware that I'm going to die, like, almost immediately when the battle starts, that maybe just getting shot and not having it, the defense of lovely trousers, and then everyone else can watch my unblemished thighs explode.
I feel like I would be in my 40k death wouldn't be anywhere near a battlefield. I would be dying, waiting in a queue on like an administratum world, waiting for my number to be called to lodge like a parking ticket complaint. That is how non-essential my life would be in that.
Or again, like in Futurama, the guy who's been waiting in line to get his birth certificate.
Yeah, he's like, hooray!
Yeah.
Oh, damn it.
If only they linked up Futurama and 40k, I would be so much happier.
It's just waiting to happen, man. Just some brave soul needs to take it.
I'd have an entire army of Bender.
You need to march down to GW's head office in obviously your biggest pants, and you need to slap down the Futurama Warhammer crossover. Future Hammer is a thing that needs to happen.
Yeah, I agree. And
Futurama Hammer.
yeah, that's a much better name. Yeah, Smoothly. So in terms of artists within the 40k universe, they were around in 30k, and they were known as the Remembrancers, and they would follow the different expeditionary fleets to try and like capture the magnificence of the legions. But after the heresy, it kind of fell apart and became more of a pragmatic thing. Now, there are certain legions that still keep similar traditions. So, for example, the Blood Angels, they will only they have to practice art and poetry and things like this. Otherwise, they go cuckoo bananas and just murder each other. So it's a way of like taming the savage beast within with lovely paintings and poetry. White Scar's very similar. They love writing a haiku and things like that before they go off murdering. If that answered your question.
And you've got some sects that are very, very against it. So, like, if you can imagine, the Grey Knights probably wouldn't want anyone painting a picture lest taking a post-it note of what activities they were getting up to, because they're not meant to exist.
Yeah, you would have a bit of a trouble getting on to Titan to ask them. So, what is your favorite color and why, or some other question? You know, like if what's your dream meal? You know, on death row, and every day is death row for any member of the Legion, really. But like, I know you've never read the Heresy, but some of the earlier remembrances in it have such a huge role through the full like 60, 70 books. They are hugely involved in it, and like the reason why 40k is what it is. So artists are actually a really big part of Warhammer, without really being the guys getting shot at.
And also, you go back to the old propagandas as well. Like, it's probably one of the very few sweet gigs that you could get in the 40k life, is just being a propaganda artist. It's like, yes, your day would probably consist of you drawing a space marine or a smiling guardsman again and again and again a million times over. But hey, at least it's better than working in any of the other factories that are going on.
Yeah, nobody wants to be working in the corpse starch factory and things
Although,
like that.
thinking about it, it probably wouldn't be a person, would it? It'd be a servitor. It would just be printing out the same thing with slight variations again and again and again.
You say that, like Mercedes Ollerton was one of the remembrances of the Lunar Worlds, who then became the Sons of Horus. And even when Horus had gone completely batshit crazy, he was still imagining himself having conversations with with her about things.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
And stuff like this. Their influence upon the legions was huge. One of them ended up basically being the starting point of the faith in the Emperor as well. You know, like she became a living saint of the Emperor eventually.
Oh, right, fair enough.
So yeah, they like really, really big influence throughout. No, Jules, you're a nerd who's read too many things about Warhammer.
Well, no, I'm just thinking that it seems like Smooley would clean up in the 40k universe.
Yeah. Well, the 30k universe
30K,
might not be quite. Yeah, it might not be quite as fun in the 40k universe, where everything got a bit more bleak. We wouldn't, though. Me and you would be working in like a manufacturer making bullets and getting beaten mercilessly by a man with a large whip, and not with any like real direction for the beating, just in general, just administering them.
I could see Lawson being like one of the like a Goliath gang member on Necromunda.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh crap! That was the one thing I was meant to buy while I was at the Bring and Buy. This guy had a box where it was £1 for any Necromunda model that was in the box.
Oh wow!
And because I couldn't bear just being in there anymore, I kind of bailed before I had a good look.
To be fair, that's exactly what happened to me when we went to the Bring and Buy at Element Games after the King of the North. It's just like when you've got a hangover and it's just that many people, it's just like, I feel so ill.
Yes. Yeah, and yeah, it's just too crowded.
Well, Smooley, why don't you paint portraits, but it's surreptitiously style them after me and Bean, you know? Mikey and Lawson in there, we can all just have like the Live and Let's Dice thing, start a little wave of propaganda going out to the universe.
I agree. It's a fabulous, crabulous idea.
I feel like if any of us four were the Emperor, it'd probably be Mikey, because he'd be sat on the Golden Throne just probably playing Tekken.
Yeah, I can see that.
It's like, I'm a Tekken god, bro. I can't believe how good he's got it as a man.
Isn't he actually the Tekken god now? Was that the last update?
It's quite crazy, like, to think that when you're saying, like, oh yeah, I need to do tournaments, it's like, yeah, at this point, yeah, it would be a waste of your time and talents if you didn't.
Yeah, I can't even get into the Ultra League on Pokemon Champions.
Oh yeah, how's it going on that?
Well, I love it. I'm terrible at it. but love it, and that's enough for me. And
So
considering this is the first foray into like competitive Pokemon, I am learning a lot and getting a lot better at reading what the opponent is likely going to do, which is making things a lot easier now, making my win rate go up.
Nice.
It's a lot more complicated than I thought it was as a kid. There's a lot more to it.
Well, I mean, when we were kids playing it for the first time, it was just a doddle, wasn't it? It's just like, what are you weak to? Oh, yes, I will use that, and because I have a high speed thing, I will go first. You are dead. But then it started getting very confusing with, like, I'm holding items. I get to attack before I arrive. I'm changing the battlefield or weather and stuff like that. And I'm like, this is quite complicated now.
Oh yeah, I'm running a sand weather team at the moment.
So what's the gimmick?
So my Tyranitar has the ability to set the weather. Generally use an Exadrill with it, which once it's in the sand terrain gets 50% to its attack power, and then you just absolutely drill face in with huge hits until they kill it, and then in comes my Aerodactyl to set the wind so I can be faster, and then my Garchomp earthquakes everyone to death.
Fair enough.
It's fun. And lots of defensive stuff to go along with it.
Do a lot of people play and mess with the weather? So do you have to constantly reset it all the time, or is it something that is exclusive to your side of the battlefield?
No, it's both sides. So, for example, Tyranitar has the ability to Mega Evolve into Mega Tyranitar, and when you do that, he resets the weather again. So it's quite often a good idea not to Mega Evolve him until someone comes in and tries to do the thing. Then you go, charade you are, and then goes from there. But then
nice, because then it gets complicated. Yeah,
and then there's the item game and everything else.
That's what I remember. It's that they're like holding items, and if they come to the battlefield holding the item, it does something, and it's like, what the fuck? It's too complicated.
Yeah. It is surprisingly complicated for what was essentially a game for children.
But again, I'll gladly watch other people play it. You know.
Yeah. Oh, I love it. It's a lot of fun for me, and ultimately, it's my free time.
Yeah.
So I will enjoy it thusly.
Well, that's again why I've been enjoying doing the painting streams again recently. It's just been nice to, get back into hanging out, doing something a bit different. And it means that I'm going to...
And you don't have to park in my area, which is always nice.
Yeah, true. Although I guess we need to plan out what's happening on Wednesday.
Yes, good point, yeah.
We'll discuss that another time.
Yes. Boo. Boo. Oh well.
It'll be fine.
Well, yeah, it better be. Otherwise John Wick situation will be happening.
Fair. I took your advice from the last time that we were painting using reds and stuff, and I'm keeping this one as like a kind of like muted browny red. And then I'm
Rhinox hide kind of.
Yeah, so it's like Rhinox hide mixed with corn red as like a darkening thing, and just to get a bit of depth into it. And then I'm going to go for like a sort of like deep red. Should be fun.
I'm currently just slap chopping up my the other character.
Oh, nice.
Paint to dry, so getting him all shaded up real nice. He's looking good for it.
Nice.
Yes. I do enjoy the process of doing slap chop and trying to catch all the shadows in the right place and the highlights.
I mean, it makes such a difference as well when you've got a texture palette to like wipe all the stuff off onto, because it's like, oh yeah, it's so much better.
Yeah, won't lie, finding this 3D print of it costing me 20p to make. Yeah, very
game changer. Yeah.
Yeah, I printed one for Nick, so next time I see him, I'll drop it over to him.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, Berkey. Oh, no, I can't say about that one here.
Fair enough. Oh, some sneaky.
I am printing some things for him.
Interesting.
In exchange, he is painting some things for me.
Interesting. Okay, fair enough. Well, you'll have to tell me more about that after the stream.
Yes, very exciting. All I've been using my 3D printer for lately is printing things to hang, like towels and things from the house, and like coats and stuff.
Yeah, but
'cause
that's useful. That's practical.
I know, and I've got to do a bit of CAD software soon to create a certain type of plastic to go around where my drains are to stop bits of the tree falling into my drain. So I couldn't find one to buy that was the right size, so I've got to basically design my own, which that'll be interesting because I've not done much of that kind of design side of things.
Oh, that's cool, man. That's gonna be really fun.
Well, yeah, and it'll be, you know, another skill to have, like,
And it's
if and
solving a
when I ever
problem as
needed it.
well.
Yes, exactly. Oh, and
Uh,
I didn't tell you, I also finished painting the bathroom.
Nice. Excellent work, mate.
It's so bright in there now.
Oh, Doug's in the chat. Hello, mate. And he says that
Hi,
he is
Doug.
painting tiles. Ooh. Is this another glorious board design that you've got in the works? Because I've seen some of the pictures on the Necromunda chat, but I can't piece together in my mind what you're actually making. Do you know what he's making?
Electrics.
Oh,
No.
yeah. Hell yeah.
But I'm hoping it's Electrics. But really, what we all know that Doug is really painting at the moment is Terminator armor.
Ah, yes, the fabled Terminator for your Deathwing.
Yeah. Yay, Deathwing.
I am not looking forward to facing them. That's going to be such an unhappy time for me to get pummeled into the ground.
Well, yeah, with the lion included, I can run like basically 1,500 points of pretty much all Terminator armor.
Jesus, no.
Thing is, though, it won't be a good list. Like, you'll be able to play around it like quite easily, but it'll be deliciously fun to play.
Well, this thing, as soon as you get into combat, that is game over for me.
Yeah, and because like the other squad that he's got at the moment is the ones with the Maces of Absolution, and they are gross because they're, you know, anti-vehicle, anti-monster. So pretty much everything
really?
is yeah.
Oh,
Looking forward to that bit.
I didn't know that they were anti-vehicle, anti-monster. That's rough.
Yeah, they are.
How many attacks do they get each with them?
It's either 4 or 5.
Jesus. Yeah,
They're basically each of them are basically lieutenants, but in Terminator armor with a -1 damage. They're redonkulously good.
Yeah, fair enough. They're quite expensive though, aren't they?
It's 250 points for 5 of them.
Yeah, so
they are not cheap.
Yeah, you pay the privilege.
You do, but it's a tax I'm willing to pay.
Well, it's like, you know.
Oh my god, the Matalan sale ends tomorrow. Cancel the stream. Sorry, I've got an email telling me to go to Matalan to buy clothes. Because I'm a classy guy and I love me a bit of Matalan.
Hey man, don't knock it.
No, I don't. It's cheap and cheerful. Although I did spend £30 on a hoodie in Next the other day, and it was the most expensive hoodie I've ever bought.
No, that can't be true. You bought gig hoodies?
Oh, really?
Wow.
I don't have any.
I thought you had a Kill Switch Engage one.
No, I got a T-shirt.
Oh yeah, fair enough.
And I only bought this hoodie because my Matalan one actually started to disintegrate.
Amazing.
Yeah, because I wore it way too often, repping the Matalan goods. It's just above Primark, so it makes me feel less shit. Right, where is my texture palette? Where did I put you? You haven't got legs. How could you have run?
You mean this texture palette? And it's just like over at my house.
It's like, that's incredible. How did you do that? Oh.
Do you know what? It feels so nice to put paint onto a model to tick off a project. Like, I know you were saying with the steel jacks. It's like getting stuff done for Warhammer feels great.
Oh yeah, it's just one less bit of the pile of shame.
And it's
the good thing about these sessions is that I can't get distracted and just go off and like, play computer games or like make a
Yeah.
sandwich because like we're somewhat obliged to be sat here at the moment.
Well, it's like every time that I come up to a bit that I get stressed out by, normally I'd be like, right, well, fuck this, effectively. I'm going to go take a break and do something else and then come back to it. But here I'm like, no, sit with it, stay with it. Come on, push through this bit that I don't like doing.
Yeah, exactly. Like I love the look of the flamey swords, but painting them is a big.
Yeah. What would you say is your most favourite model to paint, if you have one?
Oh, that's a good question.
Because we've painted a fair watch of models in our time.
I'd say the model I enjoyed painting the most was my Storm Surge.
Oh yeah, I remember you having a good time with that, because that was after you just basically hacked your own purple recipe, and the panels and stuff are so large and forgiving that they are just like,
Yeah.
same with like my Chaos Knights. It's just like, oh yeah, like such a big area that I can just go like crazy with.
Yeah, like I managed to paint that entire model in like a week, and like,
Yeah.
it's a big model, like, but because I got the recipe down, it was just nice and easy. Obviously, then when we went to the tournament with it, and it just died. You know.
Oh yeah, was that the King of the North one?
No, it was the Realm of Chaos, and I got absolutely dicked. It was phenomenal how
Realm
bad
of
I
Chaos. Did I go to
Remember,
that
you
one?
didn't play in it. No, you didn't play, but you went.
God, I have no memory of that at all.
You and Doug played the old world instead.
Oh my. Oh right. Yeah. No. I don't dispute it. I just can't remember it. Like, my brain is a sieve.
Yeah, it was fun. I don't think I would ever play in a tournament like that again, in the sense that I think it was like 4 2,000-point games or 5 2,000-point games, and
It's
it was just
a
too
lot.
much for me.
So,
like, I love Warhammer, but I also like drinking.
Yeah.
And having a laugh, and at that point I kind of just wanted to have a beer. Luckily I did meet that lovely German chap there, and I managed to convince him just to get pissed with me. So
Fair play.
that was fun. Well, yeah, and then the next year he came all the way over from Germany to go on what he was calling his Warhammer holiday.
Oh, that guy, yeah.
Yeah, and I met up with him in Firestorm, and we had a few games and a few beers. It was great. It was lovely. Warhammer bringing people together from all over the world.
That it does, mate. It's a bloody lovely hobby. If you exclude all of the people who try to make it not fun.
Yeah, forget that it's a game of toy soldiers. But then beating them is absolutely fabulous, so,
It's true. Swings and roundabouts, isn't it?
Definitely one of the high points of playing a game like this is beating someone who takes it very seriously. Right, is that enough orange?
It's never enough orange. I'm only saying that just because the fact that I do love putting orange onto my models.
You do like the colour orange on your models. Hence why your Chaos Knights are...
Oh man, they were so easy. They were so easy to paint as well, just using stippling and sponging. I'd probably say
what a sponge can do.
Yeah, sponge. I think that... Oh, is that my favourite model to paint, the Chaos Knights? They were definitely the easiest, but I don't know if that makes it the most fun. The Goth Rocker was very fun to paint.
Yeah, you had a great time with that, and you made a cool base for it.
Yeah, that was a really fun time. And I just enjoyed painting the little lightning stripes on his guitar, and then not taking a single photo of the back of it so no one got to see it. I was like, yeah, this is awesome. I love this. No one must know. Don't know why I did it.
How are your Emperor's Children coming?
Oh, Beanie. We're having such a nice stream. We're having such... Oh, why did you have to bring back what is my equivalent of the Troubles? Because
Oh God.
it's just unpleasant to think about how much or how little of the Emperor's Children I have painted, and how much there are left to paint. Because
yeah, and they're gonna get. We know they're gonna get a bunch of new
I
units
know,
next edition.
I
It's because their
know.
codex is woefully underrepresented at the moment.
It is barely enough to hold down a against a light gust of wind at the moment.
Yeah.
Uh,
Well, yeah.
I think I am going to at some point. It's just a case of, well, as you can tell, the orcs are primed to be in a very, very good place with the Armageddon box giving them such a huge amount of love. So I will be, when that box comes out, painting them for the foreseeable, as is my wont to do, but I will get around to them. However, I've also been surreptitiously, I was going to say laying pipe, but that is not the expression that I wanted to use.
That is not what you meant. No, that's a very sexy admission.
Laying breadcrumbs with Doug to have him help me get through the backlog of Emperor's Children, like maybe farming out the noise marines to him, because every list that I run will include noise marines, and then that gives me time to focus on the tormentors or the other sort of like guys, because the thing is, between the stuff that I do have painted, I've got 2 Lord Exultants that are like painted to the point where I just need to put a few more bits on, like just basing wise. I've got the Demon Prince I'm going to paint myself because I think that's going to be a really fun model to paint. Someone
really cool and handsome got you that.
Yes, you did. And then I've already primed and done a bit of painting on a Rhino and a Land Raider, so I've got them. I've already done 1 unit of Flawless Blades, so I just need to do another one. And I've also done 4 out of 5 Tormentors. So in actuality, I only really need to paint up the Noise Marine Captain, the Noise Marines themselves, and another squad of Tormentors or Infractors, depending on which one I need the most, because Doug's already done Lucius and Fulgrim, so I actually do have a big spread then at that point.
Yeah.
So
that sounds good, actually. Yeah, it's all right.
It's not too bad. It's just they're in a state of like between 50 and 60% done. You know what I mean?
It's not supposed to be.
Yeah, Count. It is a bit expensive. Like any time that you're paying 40 to 50 quid for a single model, you're always a bit like, ooh, but I think that he is possibly one of my favorite looking models. One of the most cool, like just fun poses.
And he is unbelievable on the table.
Yeah, look, here's him with his gas cloud and stuff that I've already primed in a different color. So it's just like, it just is a real centerpiece model. Just very fun indeed. Plus, I just think that eventually when GW nerfs him into the ground and I never run him as a named character, I can still run him as a war boss on a war bike, and that's always good. And I've run them a lot in our games.
Yeah, because you got Orc Kira.
Yeah, man. The war boss on a war bike has been a staple ever since late 8th edition, when you could give him advance and charge, the big shiny claw, which was hits on, I think it was like 7 attacks, hits on 2s, rerolls, wounds, -3 damage, and it's just like, I won't get any better than this, so it's going on him all the time.
Yeah, that was a particularly good weapon. Fair play to them.
And I do remember, not to make you relive any pain, Bean, but it was a case of when we played our Crusades very briefly, as soon as I got that, it always just became, well, that's the end of the campaign, because it's not going to be fun to go up against him.
Yeah, well, if you remember, you got all the good items. I landed all my dice rolls on terrible items for the Space Marines. It's like,
+1 leadership.
And things like that. And you're like, my attack can do this, and I can teleport through walls, and it's giving me a bigger wiener.
Yeah, and remember, my army had that thing where they would have like a fight between the characters, and if you won the fight, they would get another boost, and you'd be like, "This is ridiculous! Your infighting has made you even stronger. That's not how it's meant to work."
Yeah, that was. Yeah, there was a very good reason why we stopped
Drop the
playing
Crusade,
a lot
yeah.
of Crusade. Because one, the admin just made me sad. I don't want to have a second job.
Well, this is why I'm worried about like Necromunda, but I feel like because we won't be playing it all the time, or if we do, it's so manageable because it's only like a couple of models a piece. Hopefully it will be okay.
Point. I really need to finish off my Necromunda army at some point, because like it's that kill team, the Redemptionists or something.
Yeah.
The fire. And I've pretty much painted them all. They just need to have their enamel rust.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's done. So
I think
paint up the regular ones.
Well, at some point we will get the group together and do like a run through of Necromunda, because I have been reading up on the rules, and I feel like I can confidently lead a few demo matches to get us through it.
Cool. I watched a fair bit of that Wellywood Wargaming guy. And
amazing channel.
Yeah, really good.
Just made that the entire concept of Necromunda seem really fun and appealing. And I know that Doug would be very up for it. He loves a campaign game, that boy.
He does. He also loves a Toby Carvery.
He does indeed, the crazy mad asshole. Buse is saying, I buy 99% of models from eBay on average. eBay usually has minis for at least $10 cheaper, sometimes more. Yeah, that's very true. Like, always shop around. Like, I only ever buy stuff. We're very lucky in the sense that we get sent a fair wad of stuff for free by GW, but occasionally there'll be things like these characters that slip through the net. And I feel like because I know I'll run these characters a lot, I justify the price that way.
Yeah, it wasn't a big deal for you to buy that guy because you were definitely going to use him.
For sure.
And I also buy a ton of stuff on eBay all the time when I'm buying stuff.
Do you think that you're going to pick up Yarrick?
No.
Is he even useful for your type of army? Because I don't know what you run in your...
Considering I have about 2,000 points of guard left to paint, I decided maybe I shouldn't buy any more guard.
Fair.
So that is pretty much it. He'd probably be quite good, although he's already been nerfed. And
what? Really? He's not. He's only just come out. He was out officially this Saturday, wasn't he?
Yeah, they've already nerfed him.
Oh, get out of town! Why? What was his? Why was he so? Was he just like bonkers good?
Yeah, he had a couple of rules. I can't actually remember the specifics of what they did, but it was something to do with like falling back and certain orders that you could do.
Oh,
it just got a little bit crazy. Hello, Hassan. I hope all is well.
I think that we're in the end game of Warhammer 10th edition. The craziness has just spiraled out of control, but it has been I don't want to like badmouth GW too much, but I do think that it's a bit irresponsible if they're nerfing stuff before the model has landed in the hands of people playing it. They did the same with the twins, didn't they?
Yeah, no, they had like 2 weeks of being good.
That's crazy that they would just be like, right, get people in on the hype purchase,
as well.
Nice.
I bought them. I just haven't even stuck them together.
Pick up the new Commissar on the tank. She looks cool. Is that that's like Yarrick's second? Yeah, Graves. That's it. Oh, hey Hassan, how's it going, mate?
Yeah, I really liked that mod, and I like the fact that it's got a model where it's on foot as well.
Oh, like
really nice. Yeah,
Canis Rex.
Yeah, but it's like a separate data sheet, and you can either run it in tank or not. And I like that as an idea. I think that's a very, very nice touch on their part. Yeah, I really like the Yarrick model. I just, again, I painted up Creed a year ago now. God, I haven't run her once.
I was about to say, I don't think you have you? Have you run
No,
have you got the Lord Solar, whatever his name is?
Leontis, I've got him built.
Is he any good?
He's amazing.
Do you enjoy running guard?
No, and I don't like painting him either.
That's the problem.
So
You've got
it doesn't help.
You've got a huge army and no desire to play it or paint it.
Well, this is the thing, like, it can be fun to play, but, like, they have so much detail on them for
Yeah.
what is essentially a 6-point model that I just get a bit overwhelmed and a bit sick of them. So I just can't be bothered. Like, you know, I've still got, like, another 20 Kriegsmen to paint, a command squad for them. I've got all the Death Riders, the Krieg character. I think I've got 2 more tanks somewhere.
Oh, blimey.
Tons to do on them, and just the idea of it is just like, in fact, listing it all out right now is.
Yeah, no, I can already tell. Yeah, you're just like, oh god, I wish I didn't think about it. Apologies for making you relive that.
It's fine. They live in the attic now. That's why I got a loft conversion, so I don't have to look at them.
Yeah, I love that. That is the only reason that I got it, so that I could store my models away from me.
It's helped.
Yep.
It's allowed me to buy more.
Okay, so let's just say you have unlimited time and patience. What is the model you would most like to get off of your back catalogue? Like, just because it could be a case of like
Magnus the Red.
Oh, really? Really nice.
Yeah, because he is just class. I love him so much as an actual character within the lore and stuff like that. His hubris is delicious. And on the table, he is absolute god tier.
Oh, really?
So, oh god, yeah, man, he's unreal how good he is. Like his damage output is comically good.
Just remind me. I have I actually played your Thousand Suns in 10th?
Not in anything that isn't Combat Patrol, no.
Crazy.
I basically put them on the shelf because I couldn't face the trim. But I do have one that is partly done. If people could see on my stream now, if you want to switch a second.
Yeah, I'll switch over.
I am working on an Exalted Sorcerer at the moment. Just by here, so I've got some of it done, just so I'd have some more characters to run in it, and I'm working on 10 rubrics.
That's nice.
At the moment, just so just to pad them out a little bit, so I can start running them for 11th edition. So I am working on it, just begrudgingly.
Oh, Hassan's working on a big mech. I have recently finished one of those. I can't remember where I put it. It's downstairs, actually, thinking about it. But it's a fun-ass model to paint. Yeah, so I've switched things around now. So I have got my painting desk upstairs in the back bedroom. So because Kerry's got a hobby desk as well, so we do hobby stuff together, and it just means we can like what's it called when you not mirror something, but it's like
I know what you're talking about. It
I was going to say parallel play, but that makes it sound sexual, but it's not. Well, it could be.
But I know exactly what. But yeah, I know. Painting is
erratic. Paint me like one of your orc boys.
Eyes all over the shop.
Yeah, yes. I'm sorry. I tried my best.
I can't see.
I'm so sorry. What hobby
is she doing?
Basically doing drawing here and there for ideas for stickers and potential tattoo designs and things like that. It's mainly just because she wants to start not doing tattooing at the moment, but just sort of playing around with stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, just
everyone should have a creative outlet, and I think that's great. Like,
for sure.
I'm not a tattoo guy, but I totally understand and see the artistry behind it.
Yeah.
So it's great.
You'll just start seeing me coming over to the house with just loads of tattoos. Like, she stuck and poke you again. Yes. Yeah.
Well, we're gonna just get you a big old face tattoo.
Yeah.
It'll be such a good look for you.
It just says Warhammer, but spelt wrong.
Yeah. Like mother spelt with an R-E.
Yeah. Mother.
Tattoo.
Tattoo design is very special, says Smooly. You are damn right. Well, it has happened, Bean. I've gotten myself a little bit bored, so I keep switching between the things I am painting on Wazdakka. But everything is getting painted, so I feel like it's a victory at some level, you know?
I am almost done painting my swords now.
Oh, nice.
I've got
Hold
to
on.
go on to...
I'll move over to the main cam, and then you can hold them up and show everyone.
Okay.
Show them right up to the lens.
So we're at this point now where there's the reds going into the yellows and the oranges.
That looks so nice.
And now I will add black, and they will be done. And then it's just the basing, and then these buggers can get off my desk and piss off into a box.
Beautiful stuff.
Yes, I'm very pleased to put them in the box. With the rest of the things.
The box! The box!
Oh, the mystery box.
Oh, obviously we will be discussing what's happening on Wednesday outside of the stream. Do you think that we'll have time for a game?
Wait?
Yes. Yes, maybe this will help film and help with the content drought that we'll experience when I'm in LA.
Yeah, it'd be good to film something. I'll try and build a board tomorrow.
Yes, that sounds good. And I'll tell you what, I'll let you know exactly what I'm going to bring. I will bring either 1,000 points of Wazdakka's finest so I can actually get him on the table for the inevitable nerfs. Or we can play some small games if you want to do something just easy and non-thinky.
Yeah, well, some of this been a while. We haven't played any other board games in a while.
Oh, I tell you what, we could do some Escape the Dark Castle for a bit of easy band fun, because I love that game.
And there's the new one coming out, Escape the Dark Wood?
Yeah, Escape the Dark Forest, isn't it? Because it's an expansion for the original Escape the Dark game, which I'm really interested to see
you need to
what they do
put
with
out
it.
some feelers to
I do.
your palos.
I'll get my old begging gloves on.
Yeah. Oh, please, sir, could I have some more? Oh boy!
We gave you Escape The Last of Us last year.
Yes, and we played it and realised it's impossible.
It's so funny the amount of people that are just saying like house rules ? Like.
Yeah, God, like it was wonderful. And like the thing is though, we had that one really good run, our first one, because I managed to get that combo of being sneaky and having the death bow.
Yeah.
Where I was able to like sellotape a knife to the bow, which for some reason made it better and just not off balance. And yeah, we started getting really far until we came up against one of those clackers, I think they were called.
Yeah,
or something.
it was
just like, oh no, it's over now.
The big armored ones, the big armored clicker came along and just absolutely ruined us. And it's like, well, now we're limping into the final boss, and that sucks.
Yes. So I like the idea of the game. I just think they actually just made it too brutal.
If we don't play that, maybe we should finish off our long-standing game of the Darktide miniatures game.
Ooh, yeah, I'd play the Darktide miniatures game. I love that game. It's Kill Team, but easy.
It's easy, and it's so fun because you are so overpowered.
Yeah, and I like co-op games.
Yeah, me too. Occasionally it's nice to actually work together for the greater good.
But then obviously try and screw each other over, because
that's just how we are. It's just human nature.
Yes, exactly. Oh, satisfying getting the flamey swords done.
Yeah, 100%. Like, anytime I put paint on a model, if I could walk away from it just being like, good, fair enough, we have improved significantly from when we started.
Busey, both of these are going into our armies. That is going into his massive orc army, and these are just some extra boys from my Votan.
Yeah, I was counting how many sort of orcs I had the other day, and like before the Armageddon box hits, I can run every single detachment to at least 1,500 points. And it's a tailored detachment. So overall, I've probably got close to, we're looking between 5,000 and 7,000 now. Which is...
that is...
Well, remember the Stomper does take up 800 points of that, so...
Yeah, exactly.
The glorious Stomper.
Oh, no.
What happened?
Wrecked the blade.
No, what happened?
I went too jazzy with the black.
What have I told you about the jazzy factor, Bede?
I know. Oh, I'm so annoyed. It was going so well.
Remember my expression, keep it Coltrane. And I mean the Coltrane from Gears of War. Clearly,
Of course. Oh
it's
God, yeah.
it's the Coltrane, baby.
The least subtle soldier of all time.
In a game where there is no subtlety to begin with, yeah.
No, you just got to be so swole you're out of control to be a part of the Gears of War universe.
I think there's there's a prequel coming out called Gears of War E-Day. I'm actually looking forward to it because it's been that long since I played a Gears of War game that I'm like, I'd be up for some mindless shooting.
Yeah, be fun. I enjoyed all of them, to be fair. They were a good laugh.
3 was great. I had such a fun time with that one.
Okay, so apart from that little area there, they were going absolutely swimmingly.
Is it fixable?
Potentially.
That's what I like to hear. Close to 9,000 points in Orcs, says Hassan. That is crazy.
That's delicious.
I respect the hell out of you for that. Oh.
Blade. Is his Orc army making you feel inadequate?
Very much so, to be fair. I thought that I had a pretty decent sized war, but clearly I need to just pull my finger out and get going. And to be fair, the new Armageddon box stuff, it just looks so much fun to paint. Like, the models on the boys look really dynamic and fun, and the Wazdakka platform one that's there.
Yeah.
Oh man, it just looks so stupid.
I was just happy to see War Tracks back.
Yeah,
obviously,
man.
As a big fan of the old Dawn of War game, getting a pile of War Tracks was just the way to play Orcs for me. Just get them in there, blow things up. Loved it.
I was especially keen to hear them say about the whole, yes, this will be complete with a billion rockets that will do something like D3 plus 3 strength, 10 3 damage shots. And I'm like, yeah, boy.
Yeah, it's going to be something like that, isn't it?
It does feel like Orcs are very poised. I mean, everyone's probably going to get lifted up as soon as 11th edition hits, but it does feel like they're poised to hit very hard straight out of the gate. And I'm wondering if it's like GW's effort to convert a load of people into the Orc faction, which they'll sell a lot of models because they are a very hoardy army.
And they just look great this edition. They've really made them look great. Right, well, I've kind of tidied it up. I could probably tidy it up more, but I'm just gonna not.
Yeah.
That'll do. That'll do, pig.
I respect the hell out of that.
Well, it's fire. It'll look fine, and unless someone's like getting really close and is a bit of a douche, to actually sit there and go, oh, that bit doesn't look very good.
Oh, Hassan is clarifying, saying, I only run Orc, but I'm starting my second army soon. What second army are you starting? And This Sun No Good says, currently painting a squad of commanders, which will put me just over 5,000 points painted and based. That is impressive, my friend. Very impressive.
And commandos are amazing.
They are really good, especially when you pair them with good old Snickrot.
I'd say they're almost auto-include at this point for Orcs. You need them for infiltration to gum up the front line. And yeah, with Snickrot, they get like, is it like 7 attacks or something? It's strength 6 -2 damage.
So he's got Mork's teeth, which are that profile. And I think they're twin linked as well. But his best feature is that he can pick them up once a game and just plonk them anywhere as if they had like the deep strike rule. And so being able to just go, right, okay, somebody's attacking our back line, let's zip all the way back there and protect it, or punch right up into the face and hope for like a turn 1 or early charge. Very useful indeed.
Yeah. I feel like I haven't played against the Orcs in a while.
Yeah, I'll bring as much of a speed war as I can and I'll run the detachment with the big booster where they get the 24-inch move, because that would just be silly if I could get that working. I'm not sure if it's like good, but it is heaps of fun. Like the idea of we can go fast, but only in a straight line.
Yeah, I don't think it's probably as strong as you would like, but I
Nah.
don't think that's the point.
Thing is like, can you get them into a charge range? Yes. Well, there we go. Job's a good one.
Yeah. Oh, yes, that blade is looking quite fiery now. I aspire to one day have a fully painted army. There are just too many games to get, though. Yeah, I agree.
Yep, very true. I want to do World Eaters, but it feels like running more orcs. Yeah, that's kind of what stopped me from doing them. However, they have seemed to have fleshed out a lot of their rules quite a lot since adding in the creating them as their own faction.
Yeah, well, mine are coming along at the moment, so.
Has he started them?
Yes.
Oh, amazing.
He's done like 20 of the jackals.
Ooh, okay. Yeah, that.
Yeah. Unfortunately, some of the 3D prints that I gave him, the texture of the skin didn't work out as we would have liked. So it's very noticeable when they get painted. So some of them won't be used, but I might need to go and buy Khan and take it over to him because he cannot not have Khan.
I was about to say, Khan the Betrayer is one of the staples of Warhammer. It's one of those just instantly recognizable, absolute badass boys.
Yep, and in the lore, he's fantastic. Like, again, reading the Heresy, his development as a character is some of the best. Because he just goes from being this fantastically stoic and quite noble chap to just an absolute horrible unit. And, like, I'm not going to give too many spoilers away, even though the books have been out forever. The fight with him and Sigismund of the Imperial Fist is one of the best fights in all of Warhammer ever.
Oh, really?
Oh yes, it's magnificent. The description, the way they do it, is just so cool. And you can guess who wins, but you know.
Sigismund, yeah? Because of all the Sigismund models that are flying around at the moment.
Well, Sigismund actually, unfortunately, gets killed by Abaddon far later in the story.
Oh, he just gets his ass handed to him.
Is the best Horus Heresy book by a mile. But yeah, well, the problem is that 10,000 years basically have passed. Sorry, a good couple of thousand years have passed, and Sigismund is essentially an old man at that point. Still brutal, but
he's definitely lost his edge.
Yeah. Whereas Abaddon hasn't, because in the warp, time works differently. So Abaddon's feeling pretty fresh.
Yeah,
Sigismund is pretty grisly.
I like the way that you basically skirt around. So the time works very differently in the warp. It works however the writers want it to be used for this week's episode.
Yes, in a nutshell. That's exactly what it is.
It's why people are so convinced that Russ is just going to walk out one day completely fine, just be like, "Yep, how long have I been gone?"
Yeah, it's all good, goes. Yeah, I am looking forward to seeing what they do with Russ. But out of the Primarchs, I still would rather see Chagatai Khan come back because he's just so cool.
Well, how many Chaos Primarchs are there to come back that haven't been seen?
Perturabo, Lorgar.
Obviously, Perturabo's the next one to come back because that was all the teasers, wasn't it?
Yes, and then it'll probably be Lorgar from the word bearers. Kurz is dead.
Yeah.
Kurz got killed by an assassin. More to the point, he let an assassin kill him.
Yeah.
So he won't be coming back, or it'd be very weird if they brought him back, because there's been some great books about his death.
Never say never, though. You know, GW does love it.
Yeah, they do love making the money. To be honest, if they're going to do some Night Lords, then they need to bring back the characters from the Night Lords book.
Yeah.
Like Talos and people like that. And I think people would be way happier with that than getting the Night Haunter.
Yeah.
Because Talos is like a true Chaos fan favorite. Anyone who's read any of the books will be like, yeah, he's absolutely amazing. Bring back Licorius of the Burning Eyes. Who was, a fun fact, he was the first Chaos Space Marine to set foot on the Walls of Terror.
Oh, nice.
With his jump pack.
Oh, Jenko said he's working on tons and tons of kill teams at the moment. What are you working on kill team-wise, my guy? Because it's Jenko's 40th soon. I know that much. Whoa, birthday boots, birthday boots.
Right, 41 knocks. Right onto the concrete. Classic.
Did you like the newest kill team, Jenko, the Terror on Devlin? Have you picked that one up? Or is it up for pre-order today or last week? I can't remember. It's on. I know that it's coming out.
Yeah, soon, I think. I don't know. I haven't really been paying as much attention to Kill Team as maybe I should.
Well, the only thing I know about the kill team was that I was chosen to be part of the Warhammer community article for my my Red Terror.
You were indeed.
I was very happy with that.
Well, it looked very, very spicy.
Thank you very much. Do you want to know the real dirty secret, though, Bean?
You hadn't painted the back.
Exactly, because I did that, because I ran out of time, so I literally only focused on what the camera would see.
Champion.
Yeah. Oh, the Spectre Squad, I thought looked pretty fun. Maybe because I'm just a sucker for anyone who reminds me of the Catachan Jungle Fighters, and I haven't really read too much of their rules, but from what I saw on the Can You Roll a Crit guy, he said that they are, again, doing a thing that GW seems to like to do with elite human infantries, and that's give them a secondary resource pool of points that can be used to make them better. He did the same with the Carskin, the same with, I can't remember the other one that does it, but it was just like, yeah, have we got any other sort of gimmicks?
Mix that would be fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a bit lame of them to just do that again. Am I happy with that as the flame sword now? Maybe.
Jenko said, it is, and I'm coping totally fine about turning 40. Definitely.
Fine, man.
It's just a number, bro. It's all good. You'll still be saucy at 40, you know? Admittedly, I will have to start calling you old man.
True. How long till your 40th, Jules?
Shut up, that's weird. It'll be next year.
Oh, good.
I know.
Is that why you're getting into bird watching and things like that now?
Yeah, I don't know how it's happened. I have just completely fallen down that rabbit hole. I'm just like, yeah, I enjoy a good old walk in nature and a good old listen to the sing-song of birds. And I even found myself pointing out to Carrie House that, like, oh yeah, that's a skylark. Yes. Here's my interesting one fact that I seem to know about skylarks. And it's just like, why? How has this happened? I was already uncool enough with my Warhammer.
So cool. She's such a lucky lady.
Yeah, the problem is, Smooly, I might have the baby face. When I'm 70, I'll still look 15, but the rest of me will be so saggy. I'll be like, God damn, that's a wrinkly baby. it'd be like real Iggy Pop body and Benjamin Button face.
Nice.
Sir, please put your breasts away.
No, this is a Wendy's.
I'm feeding my child.
Oh, I've got a good few years until mine, he says, lyingly.
What, your breasts sag?
Oh, no, they're perky, mate. All the bench press has kept my bosom high. It's
nice. Good. Yeah, but do you have a proud bosom?
I do, with a proud erect bosom. Indeed.
It's very true, Chris. I'll be climbing up into the stratosphere finding those birds. Maybe I'll climb so far I'll reach heaven. And then I'll realise that the rope actually snaps.
We can build a ladder to heaven! And we can sing the ladder to heaven song.
Amazing.
When they built the
ladder to heaven.
Oh, God, that episode's so funny. The fact that they built it so they could go and get the ticket stub back from Kenny so they could get their shopping spree of sweets. It has nothing to do with missing their friend.
It's so ridiculous, isn't it?
The Japanese have now built a ladder to heaven.
Yeah, just in constant competition with them. It's all good over here, John. Thank you very much, mate. We're having a fun time doing some painting. Beanie's painting up some lovely steel jacks and getting some plasma swords on the go. And I'm painting up Wazdakka Gutsmech, the newest released character for the orcs. I'm having a bloody good time doing it. He's turning into very quickly one of my favorite models that I've painted up recently. Just lots of detail, lots of fun elements on him, and a wicked base as well. Just that ramp of rock and the huge dust plume that comes out of his turbojet is just lovely. And I'm going to do a fun little trick that I know from with contrast paints for the plume of smoke here. So what I've done is I've dry brushed it in Xandri dust, or Carrick stone it might be. No, Xandri dust first, then Carrick stone over the top. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to wet blend contrast paints to go from a thematic blue here, at the very, very tip to show how hot it is, and then go to Imperial Fist yellow down to here. Immediately, while it's still drying, grab some Gryph-hound orange and blend it in there, so it looks like it's a nice transition into darker orange. And then around here, get some Blood Angels red, and at the very tip, get some Basilicum grey, or if I'm feeling risky, some Black Templar, and mix them both together into a dark bit of smoke at the end there. I've done it once with my what's the snake bites? Mosrog Scragbad guy, and it came out so well that I'm going to try and risk it doing it again.
Nice.
That's the plan, and it just looks so good if you can get it right.
As I do my things like fire and things, I do red, and I do a thin white ink wash over the top of it. Then you do a yellow, which makes it all look
nice.
reddy orange, and then from there you do some dry brushing over the top.
And it works absolute wonders.
Yes, it's a nice simple method. Now I'm doing the basing for these guys, because they are so close to being done, I can almost taste it, but I won't, because I shouldn't eat the models. As delicious as they look.
They do look delicious.
And I am rather hungry.
Yeah, I'll agree with you on that front. I cannot wait to get some food after this stream. Starving now.
Yeah, I was thinking of going to the gym after the stream, then I thought, actually, it'll be like 8 o'clock, and I cannot be bothered to go down the road, well, several miles to go to the gym, to come back, then to eat.
Yeah.
It'll be too late.
It's always that killer of the motivation, isn't it? When you're just like, food, why? Why can't you prepare them yourself? Get in the oven, you delicious bastard.
Well, yeah, and it's just the fact that I know that by the time I get back, that it would be like, say, like 9:30.
Yeah.
And you shouldn't be eating that late if you can avoid it.
No, because it messes with your digestion, doesn't it? It also prevents fat loss, is that right? Am I really remembering that correctly?
Yeah, well, there's no... you shouldn't eat late if you're dieting. It's just a bad move. And
that's what the secret story of Gremlins was all about.
Yes, exactly. It was all about dieting and not just a ridiculous premise for a film, because...
I love it so much, man. Like, it's one of my... It's so silly.
Yeah, and...
and one of the rare cases where the sequel was just better than the original. Like, miles better, in my opinion.
Yes, it was. I haven't seen Gremlins 2 for about 15 years, however.
Oh, we should rectify that. We should arrange a Gremlins viewing party.
Okay, but then we've got to get hecka drunk, because you can't watch films like that sober, surely.
Yeah, I mean, I thought that went without saying.
You don't win friends with a salad, you know.
Yes.
Right, what is the next paint for the base? It is Dawnstone.
Buse, can you explain to me, because I am an old man, what the symbol is before you put Yankees? I don't understand it. Unless somebody's also asked for this and I just don't get it.
What symbol?
Can you not see it on Buse's thing? It says like a Yankees. I can't see it, or does it not show up on the text chat?
I don't.
I'm sure it's.
I'm
sure it's nothing sinister, but I just wondered what it was. What's silly as hell? Oh yeah, the concept of gremlins.
Oh, right.
Oh, Buse is saying pico de gallo, onion, tomato, green onion, jalapeno, cilantro, and a bunch of fresh squeezed lime juice, fish fillets, sour cream, more. Oh, Damn, that sounds lovely.
It does. It's because Mexican food is one of the best foods in the world, and shall not hear or brook any dissent on that one. It is just a fact.
Yeah, it's very true.
A taco place in Pontyclean is pretty good.
Oh, have you been?
Yeah.
Ah, nice, man. What did you get? Don't say tacos.
Well, I did get
What
tacos.
fillings did you get? I guess I should have asked.
Beef with a cheese crust, and I also got their chicken ones as well. They were really good, albeit rather expensive for what is meant to be very cheap food. But it's Britain, and we haven't figured out cheap, good Mexican food yet. We just have some decent Mexican food. It's definitely one of the foods that the British has not embraced fast enough for my liking.
Well, I was watching that guy Chris Abroad last night with Kerry, and he was eating Japanese food here in the UK. And he's like going around trying to find some of the places that he ate in Japan. He's like, oh, there's a few decent like Japanese chains that are making their way over here, like curry houses and stuff like that. But then when he showed the prices of them, I was just like absolutely appalled. He was like, oh yeah, what would cost you £6 for a bowl of like hearty ramen out in Japan is £22 here. I'm just like, what?
No, absolutely. So Coco Ichibanya is like the curry house chain of Japan.
That's one of the ones you went to, yeah.
Yeah, but I went to the one in London, and it was quadruple the price of what I paid in Japan. Like one day I was so hungover in Tokyo that I went to Coco Ichibanya twice in a row.
Amazing.
I went to one on one street, and then I walked like 4 streets over. I was like, hey, look, Coco Ichibanya. I'm gonna get another one.
Yeah, haven't been there in a while.
And it was still cheaper than going for the one that I had in London, which really upset me.
Yeah, it's just a real shame.
It's like some of the donbori bowls you can get out in like Japan are just so cheap, so delicious. Like £6 equivalent for a huge, like extra large helping of like gyudon beef with the rice and the veg and everything like that, and a soup. And then to have that here, you'd be looking at like 25 quid for a meal deal.
I know, man. It's just offensive, isn't it?
Yeah, it's it's just capitalizing on it. And again, it's why I've always said to you that actually going to Japan on holiday really isn't that expensive, because the food is so cheap for the quality that you get. Like, if you want to go and do like one of the fancy experiences, you can.
Well,
but you won't be missing out.
Well, it's not like I'm going to be. Not like I'm going to be doing the Wagyu beef testing and things like that, so I won't be spending money on that sort of stuff.
Yeah, like I did that in Kobe with my brother, and it was awesome. But you know, we spent like £200 a head on that, and it was worth it because we had our own chef, and like he did all the cuts for us, and like was helping us pair our food, etc. And it was a very cool experience. But quite frankly, I would rather have had like 15 to 20 donbori bowls.
About to say, yeah, it's like just because it's quality and quantity over there. So yeah, you'd be like, yeah, fine.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's just wow. Just made myself super hungry. Oh,
I know. I know.
God damn it. Oh.
Do you have anything to hand that you can have?
No. Everything will. Ooh, I guess I could just have gyoza. Ooh. And I've got that chicken broth. Oh, I could make myself a curried soup and have gyoza on top.
There we go.
Problem solved.
Done. What's Pew saying? Fast food in the US has become exorbitantly and prohibitively expensive. It's dumb and not even good food. Yeah, I know. People are just preying on habits, like habitual eating, and then they just go, right, well, now we've got you hook, line, and sinker. I also read the other day that apparently it's the first year, or last year was the first year since it opened, that McDonald's hasn't made an increase in profit, and that's why they brought back the saver menu thing.
Yeah. Well, it has to happen eventually. People have to rebel against these things because, like, you know, a Big Mac used to be like £3.95 for the Big Mac meal, and now it's like £8. And it's like, bugger off, it wasn't good enough to justify the money before, let alone now.
Yeah, I genuinely can't even remember the last time that I had a McDonald's.
Me and you only ever get things like McDonald's and Burger Kings when we're
When we
at
go
a
on,
service station,
yeah, whenever we go on like the big trip somewhere.
which we haven't done in feels
I
like
know,
forever.
I know, man. It's weird because I missed out on going to Chewy's as well. So it's like I
Yeah,
missed out on the big trip that side.
yeah.
But we will arrange something fun soon.
Yes, we should.
I mean, it feels like it's been a while since we've been to Warhammer World, and I'm not just saying that to say that we should go there, but I'm just saying that we could go to places like that.
I'd be happy to do like a day trip up to Warhammer World or stay one night, you know, and
Yeah,
go and get some food in Nottingham. Go to a couple of metal
oh,
bars.
go to the amazing place that we always end up that is just fantastic.
Yeah,
The Vietnamese place. Oh god, that food is so
we've
good.
got to get Chris Williams to come so we can watch the man
Yeah,
eat more food than a man of his build should be able to.
it's his
So beautiful
sweet.
watching that man feast.
It's his sweet intake that I can never wrap my head around. I've never seen a bag of Haribo disappear as quickly as when Chris Williams opens it. It is shocking how much he eats, how quickly he eats them.
Well, it's like he was over yesterday and I put out some snacks, and it's like he's one of the few people I know that if I put snacks out, he will help me eat them and won't
Yeah,
just leave
yeah,
me
yeah.
eat all of the snacks. And I appreciate it greatly because I am incapable of stopping myself if there is snacks. Oh, good old snacks.
Yeah, we've just basically got to the point now where Kerry has said multiple times, it's just like we cannot have snacks in the house because you will eat through them, and I'm like, I know I'm a filthy fucking pig. Like I got no self control.
No, not when it comes to snacks.
It's like you should be lucky that I haven't like gone into hardcore drugs because clearly I would not be able to stop.
Yeah. I look forward to my curried soup. Actually, that'll be quite nice.
And you won't have to wait long because we are only about 10 minutes away from ending the stream. So let's have a check-in. I'm going to go onto the big screen and have a look and see what you've done. Oh, he's disappeared.
No, I haven't.
Oh, there he is. Yeah, there he is. Yeah. Cool.
I
Right,
was
I can
just
see.
getting some paint.
Ah, nice.
So the flamey sword's
that's
done, and I'm
looking
nearly
lovely.
done on the base dry brushing. And then let's just do the rim and maybe add some gribblies to it. So he's pretty much done.
Nice.
And this guy is also pretty much done.
Nice.
Just a little bit more detail. Basically, by the within 10 minutes, I will actually be done with these models.
Nice.
Which is absolutely slamming. It's worked out perfectly. Oh yeah, and I did do all of his dry brushing and get him looking
ready first. Yeah, for the slap.
Well, for the next bit of painting.
Very nice indeed. Very productive.
Show me your work.
So I've gotten Gutsmech to the light is blasting him out, but I've managed to get some panels of his bike up to a bit where the highlights are going to start coming in. I've done the skulls that are on the front of his bike here, and I've done one layer of the skin, which I'm going to focus on for the remainder of the stream, just adding some highlights back into that now. Very happy with how he's coming along. Best thing is that I know that if I could put him on the tabletop. Admittedly, his base isn't done, and feel very happy with the state he's in now, you know?
Yeah. Well, and the good thing about doing these, like we said, the good thing about doing these painting streams has been that I have not been able to be distracted by other things, so I've actually finished a unit today.
Yes, we just get
it's
on with them, don't we?
It's such an achievement to finish a unit, I find.
Yeah, 100%. Now, it's not very in keeping for an Evil Sun's character to have checkerboards, but should I give him checkerboards anyway on his power core?
I would say no, personally, but if you want to do them, I'm sure it'll look great.
Maybe it's flames.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's flames, isn't it?
I think flames would make more sense for a guy who is riding a war across the galaxy.
Have you read his little blurb as to how he's getting about? Like, because Gazgul's basically said, "Oh, I've got this massive teleporter now that can help me like get across the galaxy quickly," and he's like, Wazdakka is like, "Oh, let's have a go, mate." He's like, "I'll let you have a go if you go and smash face first into Armageddon." He's like, "Done, done, done."
Yeah. Oh, good. Too much fat on there.
And that's what I love about orcs, is that they could be scrapping each other 1 minute, and then the other time they'll just be like, look, we can crump some big guys together. Just work with me here.
Yeah, well, might is right. You just need a big guy. That's all good.
For sure. Oh, so Disno Good says, checks look great on Evil Sons. I think I am going to do the flames. I feel like flames, they'll just bring out the speed of this character.
And you could say Flameo. And
it's very true.
Avatar.
It's very true. Now, here's the real question about the flames. I've got a panel here on his shoulder, and I've got this black panel on the power claw. Do I do flames going this way, going down, or do they come in from the side on these here? That's the real question.
I like the side.
So flames coming from his outer edge here in. Yeah, I can do that.
Yes.
Cool. Right, let's get the bases of them down, and then I can work on them. Black and yellow hazard stripes for the power claw. That is a fantastic suggestion, actually. I might do that for the power claw, and I might do the flames for his shoulder pad. Why not do the best of both worlds? Why not Zoidberg it? Seeing as we were talking about Future Armor and Warhammer coming together, why not both?
Well, honestly, I think a crustacean army or a cephalopod army would be absolutely amazing in 40k. If they did a squid-based army, I would immediately buy them. Because squids are fascinating and terrifying all at the same time.
For sure.
Didn't the scariest thing in the world would be bumping into a giant squid down in the murky depths. Like, I can't think of anything scarier than that.
Genuinely, it would be horrifying if you're just there, like, minding your own business, and then all of a sudden this monster squid just came out and was just there, like, hello. And you'd be like, what? You'd be like, what the fuck is going on here?
Yeah, and like, you even soiling yourself, you wouldn't make yourself taste bad enough quick enough. You'd still be game for dinner. I'm not happy about that.
Same thing about fish as I feel about insects. You know, it's the unfeeling eyes. There is no emotion behind them at all. It is just, you are food and you are there.
I thought you were about to do the Jedi mantra of there is no emotion, there is only the Force. I was like, cool, man. I didn't know you knew that.
And you'd be right.
Yeah,
I didn't.
Yeah. It's because I'm reading the Yoda, one of the Yoda books from the Clone Wars at the moment. So there's been a lot of Jedi talk for me the last couple of days.
Nice.
Yeah, I needed a break from 40k, so I went to Star Wars for a bit.
I don't blame you, man. It's your other love.
It is my other great love, in fairness. And Maul Shadow Lord, oh my.
It's been a good series, has it?
Oh, so happy with how they dealt with it. Like, I'm not, like, angry at Disney for that one. Like, unlike the last, like, 4 shows they've done. It's great for them to have done something that wasn't terrible. Like, if you like Star Wars, it's definitely worth watching. I know you're not, like, I dislike Star Wars.
Yeah, I'm just very indifferent to it because of its more recent movements, you know?
Yeah.
However, I will gladly watch that if you want to add that to the drunken drinking party.
Oh yeah, it's some of the lightsaber battles in it. They've just done such a good job of how they've dealt with the animation for that. It just looks so good.
Well, there's some rough outlines of flames on his shoulder pad where it's going to be.
Very nice.
And then what we're saying, hazard stripes for the power claw as well. So this is where I'm going to try and... Oh god, I'm going to mess this up, aren't I? You know what? I'll deal with the power claw another time. Oh, thank you so much, Jenko. I had such a good time making that video, and it felt really nice to see a load of people like tuning in with it, you know. And it's going to, my bosses really liked it as well, which is also a very good thing because it means that I can make more.
Yeah, I'm really glad that worked out for you because you put so much work into that.
Yeah, it was always a worry as well. It's like, oh, what if you put this out and just nobody cares? Because That does happen a lot more than you think.
I know. I don't, because I work in education, so, you know, people aren't exactly clambering to look at my work, but, you know.
Well, just for that, Beam, we need to have your work appreciation day. Next time I'm over, get out your favourite formulas and bits of code that you've written. We'll go through them together.
Okay, can you bring stickers?
Yes.
Excellent, then I am in. They are done. Take that. Steeljacks, you are all painted.
Yes, well done, mate.
Woo.
Celebrations. Celebrations. I bet that feels very good.
Oh yes, well, that's another 90 points for the Votan done.
God, when you say it like that.
I know. but in my I've got a partly painted box now.
Oh.
Which I've got here, so this I will pick out of this to be the next thing I paint. So it might be I might get back on with my Blood Bowl team.
Oh, that'll be fun. Or,
Yeah,
may I make a suggestion? What about the Necromunda?
Well, see, they're almost done. The kill team version of them is.
But it could tick another thing off, you know?
Because like I've gotten like this far with them.
Oh, that's hold on, I'm gonna put you on big. Oh yeah. Oh, they're looking great.
And then I've got him in his white robe.
Oh, Big Bad Thad, version 2.
Yeah, got him nearly done. Yeah, there's lots in here. Obviously I've got my Super Saiyan little baby with his wings.
Yes, my favourite.
So all it needs really is to have his rust put on half of them, and then they're done. Because I decided to keep the robes as like going from a grey to a white that I did with the airbrush.
Yeah,
and then
smart.
I was just going to use enamel to stain them going through. So get them that John Blanchy kind of rusty colour.
Very smart.
Smur's paint, lad. Smur's paint. Yeah, sorry, Luke. We are actually bailing out in a couple of minutes. Because unfortunately, if we don't, we won't get to eat this evening, and well, we'll be very sad. Because
we need some food. Need some food for sure.
Oh,
yeah, I'm very, very happy with how things have turned out there. In fact, what we might do is close down the stream right now so that we can go and get some much needed grub. But I feel like we've left things in a very good place. Beanie has managed to absolutely knock it out of the park and finish off one full unit. And I have managed to get Wazdakka Gutsmech to a very decent standard that I'd be happy to have him on the tabletop. Admittedly, I do need to finish his wheel for the other bit of his base. But I have managed to do a bit of his skin over here. Done the skulls on the front of the bike, started doing some nice shoulder pauldron of Flamio, and just little bits and bobs. Once again, though, I am definitely preferring to paint the side that the audience sees rather than the other one, but that's fine. I will take my pictures and then he'll be done.
Yeah. That's how you work now.
Exactly, man. Only one side. What I should do is I should take it to the extreme of having the zenithal highlight be just the bit you can see here, and then it's all black on the other side. Dark side of the moon, you know? Massive
also,
thing.
Sorry, just to say, I recommend to you the Rosemary & Co. Brush cleaning solution. It is so useful. You just dip them in, give it a wipe, and it gets so much of the paint off so quickly.
Oh, amazing. Okay. Link me that, mate, because I will actually probably buy that.
Yeah, Rosemary & Co. in general, but they are the brushes to buy, in my opinion.
Massive thank you to everyone who joined us here today. It was so nice to hang out and chill with people, and also some new faces in the chat as well. So thank you very much for joining in and chilling out with us. Next week we may even be back with another painting stream. I'm actually really enjoying it at the moment, but we probably will roll some bones later on this week and film something ready for you to fill the gap when I'm away at the end of the month in LA, baby. But until then, if you haven't already, chuck us a like, chuck us a follow, go subscribe to the channel, join into the Discord as well, and meet some like-minded, fun people who love the game, whether it's Warhammer or not. And follow us as well, at RetroJ. The O is a 0 for myself, and Beanie is at Beanie40k over on Instagram and Blue Sky. Anything else to add, Bean?
Don't do drugs unless you're drug man, and then it's okay, I suppose.
Yeah, fair play. I couldn't have said it. Couldn't have said it any better myself. Couldn't have said it any better myself. But until next time, my friends, take care of yourself. Big love to you all, and we'll speak to you soon. Bye, everyone. Bye 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 bye.